What's going on, YouTube? This is Charles, and today we're talking about my financial economy. Today is day 8 of my journey with my financial economy. My financial economy day 8. And today I'm going to go ahead and check my credit score again to see if there's any progress that's being made. Let's see here. Go ahead. This is a place where I go to check my credit, and it also gives me other information. Score trackers. That's a 130, 2020. Now I said my credit card has been declined. I'll take care of that later. Let me see if this will still give me my credit in the meantime. Updated. Okay, now it's going up by 2 more points. It seems like every other day or every couple days it's going up a little bit at a time. I can deal with that. Say your credit score is going up 2 points. View your smart credit report. See if it'll let me view that. I guess this is it. It says percent of credit available in your revolving credit or open accounts combined is 19% credit available. So I went up from, I still got F, but my credit score, but it's slowly going up a little bit at a time. Put in a little bit of work here, a little bit of work there. Let's see if it'll let me access other substances, saying my credit card has declined so far. Let's score tracker. 495, 480, 470. It's pretty much is all of the information you get in this particular software suite. Credit score, auto score, insurance score, and let's see if it shows the history at the bottom. Now this is my score tracker. I started off at a 512, then I dipped to a 506, stayed at 506, and I dipped all the way down to a 491. And it's like every couple of days or every other time my check is going up at least 2 points. 491, 491, 492, 492, 493, 493, 495. So slowly but surely it's going up. Just got to keep at it, keep working, keep chugging along. That's just my little history right there. For those who don't know, this is a pretty good program to get into with this. This is not all I'm doing. I also have a company that's disputing some stuff on my credit report. They're doing that for me as well. And it's under $100 a month for me and my wife combined to do that. And here with Score Builder, 120 days to a better credit. It's something else that comes with smart credit. Started on 104. I know I'm not on day 30 yet, maybe. Gold score is 602. And I plan on being hit right here by the end of the year or faster if things can pick up. If I get some momentum going where I can get some stuff paid off, get some stuff paid down, then it can be at a 602 before the time frame that they have here. They said which is 120 days. I thought by the end of the year I should have a 602, but in 120 days they want you to have, when you can, is have the option of having a 602 credit score, which would be very good because I started at a 512. Right now I went backwards, 495, and their goal score for me is to get to a 602. View current score, still bad, getting a little better. They also have your credit report here. I'm not going to open it up, but you open up all your credit reports and look at your credit report. There's also a money manager if you want to put in some of your bills. You can put them in there as well. This is a tool that I like right here as well. It's inside here. Shows my current score. At the bottom it shows pretty much just credit cards. It doesn't show any other bills. It just shows credit cards. And if you move this little thing here, and what it does, move myself out of the way. It shows that if you pay 141, it spreads it out to each one of these credit cards, what you should pay and which one. This one should zero. Our balance is zero. So it's telling you to pay 20. Tell me to pay 21 on this, 29 on that, 34 on this, and 56 on that. If I have the 141, and it also shows you the potential that your future score will be. Now, if I was to move this all the way down, as you can see, the score is going up, total payment is going up as well. So as you move it along, the further you go, now this is going a whole lot further than the score tracker on the other tab was saying 602. So if you paid off all your credit cards, which is for me too much, $1,800. And one of those cards is a card I got added on to try to increase my score, but it didn't work out that way. It's kind of hurt my score. And that's something else. If somebody is adding you or you're adding, you're getting added to someone else's account, make sure the bill has been paid on time. It's one of my wife's cards. She decided to add it to me to the account to try to increase my score, but it didn't work out that way. So I'm going to leave it on there because it still can help me to rebuild it, the more I start to pay. Now, let's say you only have $100 that you want to pay on your bills. Just move this all the way down. It'll tell you if your score will go up or not. And as you inch it down, you can see score may not even go up. See, right, once it gets to 136, it pretty much stops. So you at least have to pay 136 at a minimum to get your score to go up 1 point. As I said, it shows you which bill to pay, with the amount. It even gives you a date to pay it by. You can pay this one by the 29th this month, pay this one by the 8th, this one by the 4th, this one by the 26th, and if I was paying this one by the 9th. So this is a pretty good tool to have if you're trying to build your credit score. Go to smartcredit.com and you can sign up for it. Also get your credit scores, as I said a second ago. And this is a very good tool to have. It shows you the dates to pay your bills by. More than likely because these companies report by a certain date. They don't all report your credit by a certain date. If you can get that payment in before then, it will impact your score. And it will bring it up a lot faster. Moving right along. The money manager. I'll see if I can show you the money manager. It's having 9 alerts on here. That's pretty much the bills. Though some of them were already in the little thing I was showing a second ago. I hadn't did anything on this yet. What it's showing is my Capital One. The last statement balance was $613. The account type, the credit limit. So pretty much this one is over limit. I pretty much what I've been doing is I've been behind. So what I've been doing is I've been making sure I pay my mortgage, make sure I pay my light bill, my water bill, make sure all of my main bills are being paid before I pay anybody else. So if Capital One, Discover, anybody else's, they're just gonna be last. That's just how it's gonna be until I get everything the way I need it to be. And make sure I have somewhere to stay, take care of my mortgage. Make sure I have a car, so I'm paying the car note. Make sure I have lights, water, and food. And after that, that's when I start paying my loans and my credit cards and my other bills to make sure I have the basic necessities. If you start paying your credit cards off, if you ain't pay your light bill, you're going to be sitting in the dark. You go out there and buy you a brand new pair of Jordans and you ain't pay your car note, you might get picked up. You're going to get so far behind, it's going to be hard to get picked up unless you're making enough money to get it caught up, which is, kind of the reason why you're behind in the first place. You're more than likely not making enough, so you have to either go find a second job, work for Uber or Lyft, find a secondary job doing something to get some extra money and try to knock some of these bills down and get them caught up. Because once you get behind, it's tough to get caught back up. It just is. You start that habit of just letting stuff get behind, start paying a minimum payment, start doing these pay laters, and you pay the next month, putting it behind, and then when you miss that payment, you're in trouble. And God forsake, you get injured on your job, or you lose one of your sources of income. If you have a second source of income, maybe your husband or your boyfriend or whatever, if he gets hurt, then that makes the situation a lot worse. And here, they pretty much just want you to add these to the money manager, which I haven't done anything yet. It also, what I understand is that if you can also add in here your checking, your savings account, and it'll show all of those balances right here. It'll show your debts right here, your net worth, which mine is probably a negative right now. So I may go back and add that in later. This is just one of the things that you can do inside of this tool. Alerts and insurance. It also has identity fraud insurance. I think I already signed up for this. It has $1 million in coverage for your whole family. Your whole family can get $1 million in identity fraud insurance. So if you're a person that you maybe have been through identity fraud, or you know someone who's been through identity fraud, or you don't want to get caught in that circle of getting of being identity fraud, then this could be for you. Just to sign up just for that, you get $1 million in identity fraud insurance. $1 million. I don't know where else you can get that. I think I only pay like $20 25 at the most, maybe $30 a month. If that much, I don't think it's that high. I think like $20 a month. And I get my credit scores. I get the credit information I just showed you a minute ago with how you can increase it, the amount you got to pay by whatever date. Plus, you get the 1 million. This was actually free. This no extra cost. It's not added on. And right now, it's just showing monitoring cons, improved trade account. So, assuming that's what would help to boost my score because it's showing it as improved trade account. I don't know why it's saying trade account, not business account. My balance is more than I want it to be, 3,500. And for those of you who know about cons, don't get cons. If you're 2 days late on cons, they're calling you every day, all day. Cons will call you and harass you if you're 1 day late, no matter if this is your first month. So cons, I wouldn't recommend them. If anybody's thinking about it, don't use cons. I don't recommend them. They pretty much harass you from day one that you're late 1 day and they call.
Hey, what's going on? My name is Joshua.
And that's it, guys. That's it for today. As you can see, my credit score did increase by 2 points. If I just keep on doing what I'm doing, then eventually we'll get there. I'm not trying to rush. I'm just trying to take a little bit at a time. Just, like I said before, I'm making sure my my priority bills every month: mortgage, car note, lights, water, food. Everything else is after that. And the pickle, that's what you do. They make sure those bills take care of. Make sure those necessities are done first. Thank you guys for watching. You have yourself a blessed day.